just had a very yummy breakfast of porridge and scallion bread. That's what they call basically a very crispy bread that they make in house here in this little lane in the old town area. Our hotel room is right up there in this building, and we just came out. It's our first day in the city. The plan is to explore. Over the last 2 days, we have been reading a little bit about this city, and we just learned that it's the largest city in the world, home to 32 million people. 32 million people, and somehow it doesn't feel crowded at all. It just feels quite spacious so far, but it's also our first biggest city that we are visiting in China. I know the first city we visited was Kunming, but in Kunming we never really felt like it was this big. I think here when we just got to the train station itself, we realized, wow, this is going to be
huge. Just moments ago, we were in this really old market with small shops, and as soon as we stepped out, look where we are. Just walking, we saw something which looked like a temple, so we came here to check it out. It's actually the town square, right there.
Pretty neat looking place. We initially thought these are pagodas, but I guess in Chinese culture, a lot of these buildings which are of public importance also have similar designs like this one. So they have that really cool pagoda style roof.
And right in front of them, there are all these huge, tall skyscrapers.
Look at that.
I'm not really like a city person. I don't like cities so much, but Chongqing, I seem to like it very much. It is such a busy city. There are so many people. Everything is so lively, fast moving.
Yeah.
Everything looks fancy.
And you know what we also learned is that Chongqing is one of the hottest cities in China. The temperature forecast for this entire week is like between 38 and 40 degrees Celsius, which is super hot. And for us coming from Bangalore in southern India, this temperature is like probably the peak summer days in Bangalore, peak summer days, which is quite rare. But here, that's supposedly the temperature for most of the days during summer, so it's incredibly hard to believe. Thankfully today we have clouds, and it's a little bit pleasant right now to walk around.
But it's not humid, right? It's like windy and nice, so it's a little comfortable to walk around. It's so contrasting to look at this. There's this little pagoda just sitting in the middle of the square here, and behind it is all these skyscrapers. So we came this far to see it. Look at that.
So why exactly did we come here? Now, all that we saw till now was the ground level. So we walked across from our hotel on a street and then came to this public square. We looked at the pagoda style buildings, and we were basically at ground level the whole time. But then we were a bit surprised to see that the buildings behind us actually aren't on the ground level. They seem to indicate the floor number.
And the floor number seemed to be either 22 or 25. This building says 22, that building says 25. So now we are wondering, what is this? Where are we? So we're on the 22nd floor. Oh my god! Look at that! This is crazy!
There is Shish, and there is the ground. This is crazy. just about to leave when one of the locals actually brought us out to a little spot on the other side of the building where we get to see the most incredible river, at least for me. I'd read about this river while in school in my history and geography classes, and this river actually is one of the most important rivers in China. It's the Yangtze Kiang. The Yangtze River actually flows a pretty long distance, and here in Chongqing it is joined by another river called Jiliang.
So at this point, two rivers actually join her in Chongqing, and because of which there are 16,000 bridges in the city. Can you believe that? 16,000! And at any day, any person, whether he wants to go from one place to another place, he has to cross through at least two bridges in the day.
Yeah. And the two main bridges here, the one you can see right here, this is on one side of the peninsula that we are on, and the other one's on the other side. Maybe we'll pass through it during our time here in this city, but this is incredibly cool.
We just got some iced tea because it's getting really hot.
She's saying bye to the peanuts flying. I have no clue what the fruit is, but it's glowing. I wonder if it glows in the dark.
It smells like papaya, but it feels like jelly. No idea what it is. We Indians, we love incense sticks. Chinese, they also love incense sticks. But you know how Chinese do things very differently. Just look at this building behind me. They have made an entire building look like incense sticks stacked on top of each other.
Look at that. It's so crazy, the whole line of incense sticks right there.
Just got some fresh berry juice. It's cold and sweet and nice. Refreshing.
One thing we've quickly realized about Chongqing is that the geography here is super hilly. Like it goes up and down in a matter of a few hundred meters, and for that reason a lot of Westerners in fact call it the San Francisco of China because of how far up and down it goes. So folks watching back from the US, this is the closest you get to San Francisco here.
And if you follow your Google Maps walking route or something, it can take you hours to go from one place to another. The trick here is you should get into any building, use escalators, get out of the other side of the road. We're just walking on the road and we smelled something nice. We immediately turned and found out there's a small restaurant here, and we got ourselves an authentic hot and sour noodles in the Sichuan style. And this is supposed to be the most popular meal here in Chongqing. These noodles are like really thick and chubby but very slimy also. You have to chew it for a long time, but it is soft and it's totally enjoyable. In this bowl they have also put some leafy veggies, some fried corn and lots of Sichuan sauce. That's the most unique thing about this dish, is the sauce is hot, tangy, sweet, salt all at the same time. In India we have these dishes called Szechuan fried rice, Szechuan noodles. It actually comes from this place, from Sichuan. So this is the Sichuan noodles and then the sauce is Sichuan sauce. Bye-bye.
Shishi.
Let's see. Bye-bye. That was a very big bowl of noodles. We could not finish it fully. But after eating that, we had this stinging sensation on our lips and tongue. It feels so weird.
This has been happening in every noodle bowl we've had so far in this part of China. I don't know if it's like part of the whole Sichuan experience, but the hot and sour noodles always seem to do that. A funny thing that's been happening every time we walk in the city streets is when we're passing under really big buildings, we suddenly start to feel droplets all over us.
And then we turn up and see, is there a cloud above? Is it drizzling? Is it suddenly started raining? And then we turn left, it's actually from all the AC vents.
So the AC vents are so far up high in these towers, you'll never really spot them, you'll never really see the water coming down. But it's like a little bit of mist, a little bit of raindrops everywhere.